realtors like to show
This
everything
meeting
they
is
do.
being recorded.
So, I pick people that are at minimum making bronze, silver. Um, Pardon me 1 second, guys. Harry Page.
How about you, Carlos? Any calls last week?
I haven't, man, since last time we spoke, unfortunately.
Okay.
Shame on me.
What's your goal for the day?
I need to catch up. I feel like I missed out on that. That one day, it was Friday, or Thursday, whatever it was. So,
Yeah, is it still 10 calls, 3 contacts?
yeah, I gotta keep doing that. I kind of do what Harry was doing. It's kind of just like, surf the Instagram or Facebook, see who's producing, and it works out. I feel like, just have like normal conversation, but kind of get to the point. I feel like I still do where I kind of talk a lot because I'm like almost afraid to just go straight to it. But again, with practice, I think I'll get there. So let's see how it goes,
Have you created your list? It's a lot easier when you have a list.
Yeah, I gotta put everything into a spreadsheet for sure. That spreadsheet you shared with us, just stay more organized, because a lot of it is more like follow up. I've noticed it's kind of like, oh, not yet, but like call me next year or something, or next months. So I get a lot of like pushback. Maybe we can like have a script on that, like, hey, don't miss out or whatever. I just don't really, I kind of like freeze and I'm like, all right, yeah, like it was great talking to you. Thanks for taking my call. Like, let's talk, a couple months or whatever, but maybe I can push a little bit. I just don't really know how to push. So.
Gotcha. Well, let me just say this much. If we don't have a list of people to contact, we're less likely to make as many contacts as we want to make that day, because then we don't know who to contact that day, and we start searching and we're looking for people to call, and then what happens is that we start doubting ourselves, and then we get a phone call from someone, we get distracted, and then whatever happens, you get an email that just sets you off in a different direction. So if you don't have that list, you're not intentional about, and this is going for all of you, if you don't have that list, you're not intentional about making those calls, because if you're just going to figure out who to call that day, you're being reactional, and you're more likely to get caught up in other things. So as well as it may work on day 1 or on day 2 that you don't have a list because you're super hyped up, that hype goes away, and then you start doubting yourself and you start getting distracted, guys. So the biggest favor you could do yourself is create a list. Take a day, don't even make any calls today if you don't have a list. Just spend today making your list. If it takes you an hour or 2 to make a list of 100 people, just do that today, and you'll be so much better off than trying to scramble every day at who to call. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, I feel that way. I think you're absolutely right.
Dennis, I know you're still in practice mode, so obviously I'm not going to put you on the spot for any calls, but just make sure to like practice when you're even outside of these calls at least. I think you said you want to do some with your wife.
Yeah, I was actually going to make a suggestion, since it sounds like Carlos needs as much practice as I do. I was going to see if he wanted to jump on and maybe practice, after this meeting or sometime during the day where we can go back and forth.
Yeah, why don't you guys put each other's phone numbers in the chat? That way you guys can interchange information.
Yeah.
Good. Harry, I know we had spoken over the weekend about a couple of topics that you wanted to cover. We'll also cover the topic that Carlos said about pushing it off to a later date. That's probably a popular one. I get that one too. But I think, Harry, you were getting something. Were you getting like a certain type of objection, or is it more that the people are not responding after the first call?
You're talking about where like people just cancel?
Yeah, remember we were going to use the script that we're going to say the same day or maybe now.
Yeah, I feel like if you put it out too long, it's almost like that sizzle that we give them probably sizzles off.
It goes away, yeah. Yeah, the hype goes away. Yeah, so guys, what Harry's saying is that sometimes when we make the appointment too far away, they lose that momentum that we got with them on the phone. So what we're going to experiment and trying to do is try to make the appointment for on the spot or later that day. So I guess that a question like that may sound like, hey, do you happen to be close to a computer right now? Are you by your laptop? Are you in your house? Are you in your office? And if they say, yeah, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna send you a link. Check it out real quick. Go by your computer, open it up. We can jump on a Zoom call, and on a Zoom call, what you guys can do is either A, watch the video together, the 9-minute video, and then ask them what they liked about it the most, or you guys can ask more personal questions and just build a deeper relationship. You know, like either one or the other. I don't know whatever is going to work for you on that particular person, but it's better to at least get that eye-to-eye contact and get your point across, because at least then they know a little bit more about what it is that you're trying to give them, because it really is a visual at the end of the day. You know, if they see the numbers, they get a little more excited. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to try to do and get them on. And if you can't do it right now, they're on the road driving, try to get the appointment for later on that day. Because when you wait a few days, I don't know if they go talk to people about it and other people tell them, oh no, it's a scam, or they talk themselves out of it. That could happen as well. What do you think, Hack?
Yeah, man, I think it's also just a numbers game too, man. I'm not gonna overthink this thing. I'm just gonna, numbers pay off. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and the people that'll come, you know, water seeks its own level. So whoever I'm gonna get, I believe in my heart of hearts. Like if I just get caught up on and that's just me, you know, I don't micromanage things. I try not to. So I'm just gonna just continue to call, try to close them sooner than later. I don't want to overthink this thing. And people are gonna come, because I feel like it's also like whenever I start something new, like real estate, right? When I first started real estate, what was my first deal? My first deal was with a fucking REO asshole. You remember that, Lou? And I had that kid, Nick, and they were buying a house. I feel like that's just like the universe testing me what I'm going after. So I'm probably gonna get every asshole that maybe might cancel or this or that. It's just part of the process. And I feel like as I develop more, I'm gonna even be more confident, more exuding EXP and what it offers, that eventually they're just gonna be, yo, Harry, you called me at the perfect time, man. I was thinking about it. I actually got time right now. Like it's just gonna happen. But I feel like when you start going after stuff, everything that could go wrong, it's Murphy's Law.
Yeah,
it is.
It's just the way it is. Like it's not gonna come easy. So that's been my mindset with everything coming up, is that, Harry, this is all part. Anyone that goes through, when they start something, it doesn't start out with the guy making 53 throws in a row. Like we all miss. No one talks about the shit that all these superstars miss these shots. I'm gonna miss shots, but I'm not gonna sit there and look at all my misses, because then I just attract more misses. I'm gonna learn from my misses, and I'm gonna hit some home runs too, and that's okay. But I'm not gonna get caught up on how many I missed. I'm just gonna continue to just keep batting and keep hitting, and eventually I'm gonna hit home runs.
Exactly, you are. That's it, man. And I like the way you compare that to your first year in real estate, because my first year in cutting hair at a barbershop, nobody wanted to sit with me either. You know, until you just grind it out, and then before you know it, like,
Could you blame them?
I was making everyone look like Harry. So, no, I was okay by the time I got to the chop shop. I was fine. People just didn't know me, and that's the thing. People don't know you, and then, you know, they doubt you.
Right. Then you didn't even want all the damn appointments you got.
Yeah. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. But yeah, keep that easy. It's obviously not worth it. It's definitely worth it, kind of. So the harder it's better for us. All right, so let's jump into some role play. Harry, you want to go first, man? You want me to test you a little bit? You want to do a regular role play? You want to do a broker, a team leader? What do you want me to throw at you?
I guess just regular to get primed up.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, just give me a call.
You got a really bad. No, you got a bad signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a better spot in 2 seconds. So why don't you start with Carlos then?
All right. Hi, is this Carlos Rodriguez?
Yes, Carlos here.
Hey, Carlos, man. It's Harry Page from eXp Realty. I follow you on Instagram.
Oh yeah, thanks for following, man. How's it going?
Yeah, man. I saw you. You had a daughter the last few years, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Is that your only daughter?
Yes,
Nice. Probably keeps you really busy, right?
she does.
I got two girls, man. Two girls. So I totally understand and identify.
So you get it, man.
Yeah, man. I'm actually reaching out because I saw that you've been closing deals, and I really feel like you would be a great candidate for this Icon program.
Icon program. What are you talking about, man?
So yeah, so it's a program that where I'm at, they offer all the top producers pretty much the $16,000 cap that they take, they give it back to you in stock as long as you do a certain amount of deals.
But I'm not even a top producer, man. I'm nowhere near that. I really want to produce more. I want to be like you. You know what I'm saying?
How many deals did you close?
I only closed 2 last year.
Oh yeah, I definitely didn't call you then because I'm not. Bro, I'm calling where I'm being intentional about who I'm calling. Like I'm only calling.
Okay, what if I closed? Not as much. What's like bronze? Like you need like 15 or whatever it is, right? I call 15. I close 15.
Right.
I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I try to give you that angle of it. Sorry.
Yeah, because I'm trying not to call people like that. Because honestly, I'm really not interested, Carlos.
Got it. All right. Got it.
You're not gonna make rev share on them.
Right. No, I get it. So I did 15, man. I just hit bronze. That's all, Harry.
All right. No, absolutely. So, Carlos, do you think that being around other producers that are doing almost 2,000 deals a year would make a difference in your production?
Yeah, man, for sure.
I have a lot of people like that in my network that have rubbed off on me, and I've been able to do a lot more numbers with my network with people like that. You think that'll make a difference for you?
Yeah, I bet, man. I see what you're doing. You're doing a lot,
Thanks,
definitely an inspiration. So, yeah, man, if you could teach me, man, I'd love that.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure you're busy. I don't know.
I could do more than that if you're part of my network. Let me ask you some questions. What's important to you?
Produce.
Producing?
Yeah.
So would that be leads? Would that be training? I'm trying to understand like specifically.
I just want to close deals, man. So, I'm open to learning. Leads are great. So combination of both, I would say.
Well, listen, we do a mastermind every Monday at 9 a.m. Would that be something you'd be interested in checking out and see a part of my network?
Yeah. I'd love to join.
And you could be anonymous. You don't have to show your picture, your name, and so that no one knows what you're up to. And this is obviously between you and I don't share who I speak with.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, it's Thursday today. What are you doing right now? Do you have 20 minutes to spare?
Sure. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
I want to send you this video so I can share a little bit more about the model that we have, the platform at eXp.
Okay.
And then I want to answer any questions on anything that really piques your interest.
Okay.
Actually, are you you're in front of a computer right now?
Yeah, we're on a Zoom call right now.
Let me send you this link, and I want you to watch it. We'll watch it together, and then we can set up, a conversation on what really interests you, and then we can check it out from there.
All right.
I feel like we played around too much. It wasn't like a good call.
I know. I was
What do you
trying to
think?
You want to pick it up from after the small talk, after the buttering up of the children?
Okay, we'll start over.
Yeah,
Can you just go? Harry, did you get a chance to see the video I sent you the other day with Simon Sinek, and I told you to start listening at minute 13:30?
Yeah, I did watch a little bit of it. Yeah.
Okay. What he says in that video is when you're calling someone and you're making a lot of people
Lou,
start
you're
the
choppy.
conversation like this.
Lou, you're choppy.
Am I really? All right, let me hold on. How about now? Do I sound better?
Yeah.
Do I sound better? Okay, good. Let me know if I'm not. If I'm not, then I'll go upstairs. Okay. So in that video, what Simon Sinek was saying is that when you
And I text you.
call somebody,
I text you a question on that.
oh, you did? I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I text you. So what do we tell people? What we're up to, and we're trying to grow our business.
Oh, and I think I told you that we'll discuss it at the next meeting. Did I message you back? Sounds like
No.
something I would have said. Okay.
No.
All right. So what I want to tell you from that message, what he's saying is something we should look into, is that he says that when you're prospecting someone for whatever purpose it is that we're making that call, it's usually because we want something. Usually the calls go like this: "Hey, Carlos, what's up, man? Oh, not much. How you been, bro? We got to get together sometime, man. Grab some coffee." Yeah, we should. Yeah, man. How's the family? Oh, they're doing just great, man. Thank you. That's awesome, bro. Oh, by the way, man, I'm calling you because I'm running for a city council and I really appreciate your vote. And then the person's like, kind of like, did you just butter me up right now so you can get a vote out of me? Like, damn, that felt fake. That felt
Right.
phony. You probably don't want to hang out with me. You probably don't want to have coffee with me. But what he did was said, "Hey, Carlos. Hey, Louis. Hey, brother. Listen, the purpose of my call," or like if we're friends, you could say, "Hey, listen, the reason I'm calling you, Carlos, is because I'm running for city council, and it would mean a lot to me, brother, if I could get your vote. And also, by the way, man, it's been a long time. We should catch up and get some coffee."
Reverse it.
You see how that kind of worked differently?
I like that.
Like, I first tried to butter you up and then get something out of you instead of telling you why I'm calling.
So like it would,
Hey, we should.
it would go something like, "Hey Carlos, how you doing, man?
Hey, great. Yeah.
It's Harry from EXP Realty. I follow you on Instagram."
Thanks for following.
Yeah.
And then I would go to, "Well, listen, man, I'm part of this leadership development program, and that's the purpose of my call." Something like that, Lou.
Okay.
Yeah, just remember Tom. Tom used to be like, the purpose of my call. Remember? Or the purpose of my call.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just I'm trying to, you're switching up the dialogue a little bit.
Yeah.
We're giving things on the front end instead of the back end. Pause. And
Yeah.
just
Yeah, so maybe that might sound like, hey, Carlos, this is Louis. I follow you on Instagram. How are you, brother? Oh, you're gonna say like, "Oh, I'm doing good." Then I would say, "Hey, the reason I'm calling you is because, like Harry was saying before, like the reason I'm calling you is because I'm part of leadership development at the world's largest real estate brokerage, and I think that you're probably a prime candidate for that program. Have you ever heard of the Egen Icon program?" And Carlos would say something like, "No, I haven't." "Oh, okay. Well, listen, man, before I tell you all about it, I just want to congratulate you, man. I've seen what you're doing online, and I'm glad you even took this call. I wasn't sure if you'd have the time for it, but I know that you're an amazing realtor and a rock star, and that's why I'm gonna, tell you about this program. So maybe we leave the niceties or the compliments for maybe after we tell them why we're calling, or maybe even after we have a call. Like towards the end of the call. And you know what, Carlos, thank you so much for taking the appointment with me. By the way, I just have to mention, listen, I've been watching you for a long time. I've seen your growth, and you're doing amazing, brother. I see your family, man. You're Christian. God bless you, man. And that's amazing. Maybe we should get together sometime and have a cup of coffee. Maybe at the end. Whatever you guys want to do, but let's try it differently because it does sound more sincere.
Yeah, I think what I like, the word that you use that I really like in that psychologically, because I feel like realtors got big ass egos. They think they fucking deserve everything, right? So, especially top producers, I like the word that you used. I think you might be a candidate, not that you are, because they're it's not like we don't know if this is gonna work out for you. How do you like that? We don't know if you're the right fit.
Yeah.
I like that versus.
Because I'm curiosity. Because
yeah, like you're not just giving it away. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna work for this. I think you might. So I think that's why I made the call. Like it's not 100%. Like I feel like they're so used to everyone laying out the red carpet, fucking blowing them. Like you do that, it's gonna be like, oh, here comes another thirsty guy. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, I was reading through the script that Micah provided on Friday, and the angle that the guy uses on there is basically saying like that you just want to get their opinion on you see that they're producing, you want to get their opinion on the program to see if it's something that you should pursue because, you
Yeah.
you respect their opinion. But that gets them to listen to the program just to give you feedback, you know what I mean? And if they're interested, then they might take it on for themselves.
Yeah, correct. That dialogue works when you're about to join EXP Realty or you just joined EXP Realty, because that dialogue usually goes like this. Hey, Tom, this is Lewis, man, and I'm sorry, man. I hope I'm not taking up too much of your time. Just wanted to ask your opinion on something. You got a minute? Oh, yeah. What's up, man? Well, listen, man, I know you produce a lot, and I'm thinking about making this move, and it would mean a lot to me if I get your opinion on it. Can you check out this quick video, and I'll just send you the link real quick, and we'll take a look at it. Tell me if I'm making a mistake here, man, or you think that maybe this is a good move. Hold on, I'm sending you the link right now. You watch it with them, and then you ask them what they think about it. And what they think about it is basically just you trying to get some information out of them, whether it's a good fit for them as well. Or if you just joined, like, listen, Tom, I just joined this real estate brokerage. It's really weird and different, but I think it might be a good fit. But I would respect the opinion of someone like you who's been in the business longer. Did I make a mistake? Is maybe, it's not too late for me to leave. I could always leave, but I just want you to watch this video and tell me if you find any holes in this model. I'm gonna send you the video. Let's real quick. Can you just watch it with me? Do you have a few minutes? Sure. Okay. Let's watch it. You can do it then. Now, if you've been in the company already for 6 years, or 6 months or a year, and you're gonna use that dialogue, I don't know how that would make sense though, because reaching out to someone after you've been at a company for a year, what are you gonna say? I'm thinking about leaving. That's not a good script either. So I think that's more for like if you're bringing someone on board and they're into agent attraction and that's what they want to focus on, they can use that script very powerfully before they even join or as soon as they join. You see?
Yeah.
Dennis?
Yeah.
Am I choppy, guys, by the way? Am I cutting in and out?
At times, but
Not too bad though.
Not too
Clear
bad?
enough
All
where
right,
we can
I'll
understand
go
what you're
upstairs.
saying.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Sorry, Naples is not known for their internet. Okay, Harry. Yeah, so you like the part where we chop down their ego, because they usually have big ego, and it's like a pretty girl that everyone compliments all the time, but the guy that tells the pretty girl that she's ugly, she wants him, right? Is that the concept?
I really believe that, Lou. I do. And I feel like we should be talking in a certain manner too. Like, when I talk to that kid Sean from Remax or the guy Mike from Signature, I was just very like myself and not 100% sure if they were the right candidate. Even though I didn't have that angle of what we're talking about now, I was just thinking like, I'm a producer myself, and like I'm just talking to people like I would want to be approached, not like thirsty, not like, Harry, you're great, you're amazing, all this bullshit. Like you said, buttering them up. I just was genuine with them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe just a general introduction and the purpose of the call, and then afterwards, hey man, we should get together.
Yeah, you butter someone up. It's like especially if we're from New Jersey. If you're talking, this guy's buttering me up. What does he want to do? What is he trying to get?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. Absolutely. Unless you're really good with that stuff,
you might be able to get people from down south.
Yeah. Or out of the country. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's run that back, Harry and Carlos. Harry, do the new script where we don't butter them up in the beginning. We just get to the point, and then maybe later on, after we build some rapport, then you can give them a compliment or two, or ask them to hang out sometime and have a cup of coffee or have dinner or lunch or something.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Go ahead, guys.
Is this Carlos Rodriguez?
hi, yes, it's Carlos. How are you?
What's up, brother? It's Harry Page from eXp Realty. I follow you on Instagram.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for following.
Listen, man, I'll get straight to the point. I know you're busy. The purpose of my call today is that I'm part of a leadership program, and I think you may be a candidate for our Icon program.
Okay, what's this program?
So it's actually where we have a $16,000 cap, and you actually get the $16,000 back if you do a certain amount of deals within that year back in stock.
Oh, okay, cool.
Lou, did you want me to play the whole thing out?
Play the whole thing out, such as what? Like the rest of the script?
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you, because you gotta be able to pivot. Because if he doesn't sound interested in that, because he didn't sound interested in that at all, then you may want to ask another question instead of keep going on the dialogue that you memorized.
Okay.
Were you intentionally not trying to be interested in that, Carlos? To see what he
Yeah, I was
said?
trying to be like whatever about it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So then, ask more questions, Sam.
So, all right. So let's just start over because I'm thrown off because I'm trying to remember.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. It's a little tough one, I think. All right.
Hey, Carlos, this is Harry from eXp Realty. How you doing today?
All right, doing great, man.
Listen, I'm sure you're busy just like all the top producers I know. I'll get straight to the point. The purpose of my call today is I'm part of a leadership program at one of the largest real estate, what did you say, Lou, companies?
The world's largest real estate brokerage is what I usually say.
Say again?
The world's largest real estate brokerage.
So I'm part of the world's largest real estate brokerage. And, I really think that you would be a great candidate for our Icon program.
Oh, really? What's that? What's that program about?
So it's actually where the agent, we have a $16,000 cap at our brokerage. It's actually, if they do a certain amount of deals, they get that back in stock every year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. So what we have seen in the last 5 years, the Icon agents that have done this they're sitting on about 1.2 million in stocks. Now the stocks go up and down, right?
Sure.
But on average.
Okay.
And the same agents that did that and let the brokers take 5% of their checks and get the stock at a 10% discount now have about, what the hell?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Hold on, he's asking me to admit him. Did someone admit him?
I think you're the host. It said you're the host now. Oh, he's there now.
All right.
I think it's back.
The people that have let them take 5% of their check are 5.4 million.
Okay, nice.
Pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, seems cool.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's important to you, Carlos? What would pique your interest?
I mean, listen, man, I'm happy where I'm at now, honestly.
Can you share with me like what makes you happy?
As far as work?
Yeah, you said you're happy with where you're at, so I'm just curious.
Yeah, man, I'm doing my thing, producing, loving it. No one bothers me, doing my thing, pumping out deals.
So that's what makes you happy is closing deals?
Yeah, of course, man. You know it.
So closing deals gives you more money, right?
100%.
Well, that's why I'm bringing up this topic of the Icon, because you're leaving a lot of money on the table, possibly. That's why I wanted to share that with you.
Okay. Yeah, just I don't know much about stock, man. The thing goes up and down. You're rich today, broke tomorrow. I don't know, man.
I didn't understand it either, but it's changed when I see it at, in my bank account that I have that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm sure there's like crazy incentives and stuff. I mean, I hear it's a new thing, but listen, man, I don't know, man. Just reach out to me next year or something,
Sure.
It's tough.
No, it's not tough. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not primed up yet. My brain's still waking up. So you said reach out to you next year, Carlos?
Yeah.
What if I could show you how much you're leaving in a year by postponing that conversation? That could really be a blessing to you.
I mean, yeah, you're telling me I'm leaving a couple million, right?
Yeah, I mean, I always say a show is better than a tell. Right now, I'm just telling you, I really want to show you these things on another call.
Yeah, just email me some more information or something.
All right, I'll email you some information. I'm going to email you. Jesus Christ. Are you on the computer right now? Fucking bird never talks all of a sudden. Lou, if you're talking, you're muted, man. Shut the fuck up.
Sounds like you have a raptor door in your house, like a Jurassic Park.
Fucking thing's like a raptor. I swear, animals talk at the time you don't want them to talk, bro. My dog does the same thing. I'll be in the middle of something, this guy just started barking for no reason. But
man.
Lou, I'm gonna be honest too. Like I'm cool role playing this for Carlos, but the people that are that objective, I'm not interested in myself. I'm not.
Got it.
I'm not trying to convince anybody.
Okay.
Right, I get what you're saying too.
To a degree, Lou. Like if
Yeah.
someone's closed off, it's not for everybody. Like,
But how do we
Okay.
finish off the conversation at least? You know what I'm saying?
So the conversation for me, how I would do it is, all right, Carlos, right now I understand you're not ready. Is it cool if I circle back to you in a month or so to just see where your head's at? I get it. Like you're comfortable where you're at. I don't want to push or turn you off. I just wanted to share this opportunity with you. And I'm sharing it with other of our peers because I truly believe it's the true best benefit to all us agents.
That comes out so much more like realistic. I like that. Yeah.
Well, that's being 100%.
You mean it. Yeah, you mean it.
Okay. Jump in for a sec there, real quick. All I'm hearing is this. When you guys are talking right now, role playing. First of all, Harry's not taking. You keep trying, like you said, you keep trying to come up with answers to someone who's not interested, right? So all I'm hearing is the pretty girl saying, the guy going to the pretty girl and saying, would you like to go out this Friday? No, I'm busy this Friday. Okay, why are you busy? Oh, because I gotta do my hair. Okay, well, do you have any plans for next weekend?
Lou, we lost you. I lost you,
Hold
man.
on. I got you. Let me go upstairs, okay, guys? I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go upstairs. I apologize. Yeah. Hold on. Can you guys hear me any better? Let me turn on my Wi-Fi because I'm about to get in the house. Está lindo el día.
What do you want?
All right. Let's see if that's better. That bird is loud. I hope you're not making calls when you got that bird in the room.
Yo, honestly, I bought this bird because it's normally like the quietest of all birds, and like he only does that like randomly.
Maybe he doesn't like your script.
So, he's probably saying like, "Yo, Dad, you sound thirsty. Chill out."
I'm trying to give you some feedback.
He's gunning. Yeah.
This guy said you're fucking it. You're annoying
no,
me.
what I was saying, Harry. Yeah, what I was saying, Harry, is in a way, I think we need to take charge of the conversation again. Still nothing?
We were choppy. Can you start again?
I'm on Wi-Fi now, man. So.
Well, now you're clear. Before you sat down, you were talking, and it was choppy as hell.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that when I hear you in this conversation, it sounds like you're still kind of thirsty. What we should try to change the conversation to is more curiosity and more, okay, well, hey, if you don't want it, then you're missing out. Same thing as a comparison with the pretty girl, because it sounds to me like you're telling the pretty girl, hey, you want to go out on Friday? Oh, no, you're busy. Oh, you got pretty hair. Okay, thank you. Well, how long have you lived here? Oh, I've lived here a couple years. Okay, well, what else do you like about living here? You know, like it sounds like we're trying to, even though there's no interest there, I feel like you're still trying to find interest, and it's not an easy answer to the problem. I think what it consists of more is building more curiosity and finding a way to not show them that we need them more than they need us.
How do you build curiosity with someone that's just not interested at all?
I don't know, practice. That's really the way it's going to be built. But let's try that right now. So, Carlos, you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Carlos, run the same script back with me that you were doing with Harry, and let me see if maybe I can maybe add a couple things in there that we can maybe dissect and utilize.
Make sure you don't lighten up because it's Lewis. Make sure you treat him.
Yeah, don't lighten up on me. Just as
Yeah,
bored as you
I'll
were
try
on
to
the
keep it
phone,
as.
not interested. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hello, Carlos?
Hey, man.
Hey, Carlos, how you doing, brother? This is Lewis. I'm not sure if you recall, but we follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, man. Thanks for following.
Oh, no problem, brother. Thank you for following me as well. And the reason I'm reaching out to you today, bro, is because I actually work at the world's largest real estate brokerage, and I'm actually in charge of leadership development. Believe it or not, a guy like me, right? You never thought.
That's awesome.
The reason, exactly. Well, the reason I wanted to reach out is because I think that you might be a good candidate for this program that we have that's called the Icon Agent Program. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not, no.
Okay, bro, I think, well, let me put it this way. I think you qualify, but I know that if you knew what it had, you'd feel like you're missing out. So if you have a few moments, would I be able to explain it to you in a little bit more detail?
Yeah, I mean, what's it all about?
Okay, first of all, have you ever been compensated at your company in the form of ownership? Has your broker ever said, "Hey, Carlos, you're doing such a great job. Here's part of my company"?
No.
Okay, all right, I understand. Well, we do. We do that for our agents, or not even our Icon agents, just our agents in general. But our Icon agents get $16,000 a year in company stock. Do you think that's good, or do you think that's something you're not interested in?
So cap 16, and you said
No.
you get it in stock?
Yo, Luke,
No, I
can
didn't say anything about a cap. Go for it.
No.
Go for it.
I just want to stop you real quick because I think you were doing great until you said, "Do you think something along those lines that would benefit you?" I think you should be even more confident. Like when you said "think," I felt like you shifted the power back to him. You know what I mean? To give him an outlet.
You're right about that.
Like I think you should say,
You're
know
right about that.
this could change your family's life. This could be a game changer."
Yeah, you're 100% right about that. That's a good one. Good pickup on that. So,
feel like-
Carlos, I don't even know where that was.
That was where you were sharing about the 16 back in stock.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you say,
Oh yeah.
"Do you think?"
Okay.
I don't think you should say "think" because I feel like it sounds like you're unsure.
Yeah. Okay. So at our brokerage, we actually compensate our agents with ownership. Is that something that your broker offers to you?
No.
Would you like to have ownership of your brokerage?
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have the upside of appreciating a stock and not any downside of having any of the headaches or having any of the work that comes along with being a broker?
Yeah, but honestly, I'm not really into stock, man. One day you're rich, one day you're poor. I just want to produce, man.
Well, absolutely. I understand that. So you're in a mindset right now that the more you produce, the better your family will be. Is that correct?
Of course.
Okay. Let's just say that for some reason you were not able to work anymore after today. Would your closings that you have lined up right now be worth more in 5 years, or would they be completely gone?
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, let me go and tell you this much. The most wealthiest people in the world, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, he doesn't even take a salary. All he does is get paid in stock. Were you aware of that?
Interesting.
Do you know why?
Not sure.
Because you can borrow against your stock and never have to pay taxes on it. So if you get stock today and it's worth a lot more money in the future, you never even have to sell that stock. What you could do is you can leave that stock for your family if you ever pass away, which is nice, right? It's an added bonus, it's an asset. Or if you needed money in the future, you can always borrow against your stock at a very, very low interest rate and then utilize that money tax-free and, go on vacation, buy a new car, put a down payment on the house. And then you'd be getting that money at crazy, ridiculous low rates because stock is a very tangible asset, which means you can liquidate it right away.
So if you're not looking into stock, I get it. You don't like stock because it goes up and down. But if you look at a chart over the last 30 years, stock has done nothing but go up and to the right. Do you agree?
I get it. Yeah, it's just a bonus, right?
Oh, it's an added bonus, absolutely. But if the only thing you're interested in is doing more volume, we can get you there. What's your goal for the year? How many transactions do you want to do?
I did 15 last year. I'm really trying to obviously do more.
How does 30 sound?
Sounds great. I don't really have a number. I just keep doing my thing, just work all day.
If you can do 15, you can do 30. Do you want to know how?
How?
Surrounding yourself around people that are doing 100.
Right.
Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, we got top producers where I'm at. We have mentors and all this good stuff. But at the end of the day, man, it comes down to you. So I just work and pick up a thing here or there. But
Oh yeah, no, I get it, brother. Well, I'll tell you this much. Usually, you said 2 words there. You said we have top producers at my office, and you also said we have mentors. Usually, the top producers are not the mentors because they don't have the time to mentor someone that's trying to get double their production because they're off doing their own thing. And helping you doesn't benefit them unless you're on their team. And if you go on their team, you're going to take a 50% pay cut. So it doesn't make sense. But at our company, our top producers mentor us. I could put you in groups with top level agents that are closing hundreds and thousands of deals a year. And if you're just trying to get to 30, brother, that's a cakewalk. Let me show you how we can do that for you.
I get it. Yeah, send me an email or something, more information.
Okay. Carlos, let's just be real here. If I send you an email, you're not going to read it and you're not going to pay it any mind. I understand you're a busy guy and sometimes it comes across as that someone's trying to give you something that you don't need. Carlos, what I'm offering you here is the chance to not only change your career, but change the rest of your life, the direction of where your kids are going to be better off in the future because of the decision that you make by just watching the video that I'm going to send you with me. That way we can discuss it afterwards and you can tell me what you like and what you don't like about it. And I'll leave you with this. If you don't like what the video has and you think it's not of benefit for you, I get it. You can't make everyone see the light sooner or later. People will, but if it's not for you, I'm okay with that. So let me send you the video and let's check it out. Are you in front of a computer right now?
No, I'm on my phone. Send me the video.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the video right now. How long before you can get in front of a computer?
I'm on the road now, so.
You think you'll be in the office?
Call me later on afternoon. We'll watch it or whatever.
Okay, I've got 2:00 and I've got a 4:00 available. Which one of those times can I call you back so we can watch it together?
Yeah, call me at 4:00 or so.
4:00?
Yeah, around 4 or so.
Okay. Do I have your word?
Yeah. Just call me. Send me the link and we'll watch it.
Okay, Carlos. Yeah, man. I'm asking you this because you know what? A lot of times when I try to call someone back, they don't take the call because they don't want to hear the information. They're not ready for it. Now, it's okay if you're not ready for it, Carlos, but I understand you probably don't have a plan B because most agents don't have a plan B of where they would go if their real estate brokerage closed tomorrow. So if the information I give you at 4:00 is not something you're ready for right now, all I'm asking you for is just watch the information with me and keep me as a plan B. Does that sound like a plan?
Sure. Yes.
All right. So you're taking my call at 4:00. Thank you, Carlos.
All right. We'll talk then. Thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. So Carlos, I felt like you were trying to be squirmy there towards the end about taking that 4:00 call. So I put your character on the line of, do I have your word?
Right.
And you said, yeah, you have my word, because I'm not, if someone gives me their word and they don't answer, I don't want them on my team. I want someone that's going to be upfront, is going to be transparent, clear. That was really rough. That I feel like I was really bad on that call. I know there's probably a lot of improvement I can make on that. And I was kind of a little bit all over the place, and I felt like I wasn't really being myself. But what do you guys think?
You were giving a lot of information.
It's Harry, huh? Okay.
Hello?
You were saying?
Yeah. I mean, we were just throwing a lot of like facts and information at me, which is cool. It was just a lot of.
What didn't you like about it? Yeah, it's cool that you like some of the stuff, but really what I need to focus on, what do you think I should improve on?
Dude, I don't know, man.
I think
What didn't you like? What made you feel uncomfortable? Did anything make you feel uncomfortable?
I like the
Maybe you were pushing
information.
a little bit, but and I almost sense that.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like I would have just rambled on myself. So
I feel like the information that you gave
Yeah.
him about the stock was good, but it kind of like distracted from what the call was actually about.
True. I went in a different direction.
right, because originally I thought we were gonna do what Harry was saying, like say what we're talking about, and then give that compliment, like how's the family or whatever. Oh, by the way, congratulations on that close or something like that. That's why I thought we were like trying to keep it short and simple.
Yeah,
So
well, the
instead
introduction
of being a
was-
5-minute conversation versus
Yeah, because the introduction was more to the point now, instead of trying to be buttering up about like, hey, how's the family, what you're up to, like those things. Yeah, so I did get right to the point on that call. The only thing is that it just went on.
That's all it was about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It ended up being like a longer conversation, which is cool. I guess I was being rough, right? I literally didn't care.
No, and you should be, because most people are going to be like that. Or
yeah, and I feel
maybe
like a lot of people are. So that's where I'll literally do exactly what we did, just like keep rambling on until like I hit a sweet spot where they're like, okay, they like that. So it's like, what I guess it comes back to that question, like, so what's important to you? And then you can just talk more about that versus boring me about stock that I don't care about. Whatever.
Okay, let me try to run that back one more time with you, and then what times are it now? Oh no, you know what, Carlos, you run it right now with Harry. Harry, can you be the agent? Carlos, you make the prospecting call.
Sure. Harry, you there? Yeah, Harry, you're there. I don't know if you can. Oh, okay, sorry. Ring.
Hello.
Hey, Harry Page, how are you, man?
Who's this?
This is Carlos, man. I've been following you on Instagram. I see you're doing big things.
What's up, man? I'm super busy. What's up, dude?
Yeah, no, I know, man. Look, listen, the purpose for my call, I wanted to let you know, I think you'd be great for our icon program here at EXP.
I'm already an icon where I am.
I know you are, man. You're a rock star. Listen, there's a lot of benefits for you here with this program. Jesus Christ.
This is good, Carlos, because you want this to happen now, not later.
I know. Yeah, man. There's crazy benefits for you here, man. Here I hate saying the word EXP, but here where I'm at, we cap at 16K, and you actually get all of that back in stock.
Sounds cool, man. I really don't know anything about stock, though.
I know, but if you hold stock, man, you're pretty much a company holder. You pretty much own the company. How's that sound?
Well, I plan on opening up another branch where I'm at now and franchising.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, you could pretty much have your own brokerage
Carlos.
here. Yeah.
Carlos.
Where are you?
Carlos, I'm sorry to cut you off, guys. I just want you to go in the wrong direction. So Harry was saying, I don't care about stock. So why don't we just try to do this? When I say, okay, Harry, if you don't care about stock, what is important to you?
There we go. See, I messed up myself. Yeah, I was talking about that.
So Carlos, look at it like this way, bro.
I know.
We're going with the conversation, right?
Yeah.
We're going down a rabbit hole. We don't know which way to go. So when they give you the information and say, I'm not interested in this.
Yeah.
Give the potato back, right? Okay, what are you interested in?
Sure. Yeah, I messed that up. Yeah, you're right. I gotta pick up those cues. I just feel like
You're learning. Relax. Cut yourself a break. You just keep beating the shit out of yourself. You're not gonna get better that way.
I know. Yeah, I just go in with an objective, and I just can't adjust. I feel like I'm all right. Look, all right. So Harry, what is important to you?
Bigger checks.
Of course, man. How much did you produce last year?
I did about 55 million.
55 million. Wow, that's very impressive, man. Congratulations on that. What's your goals this year?
You know, I really don't, I'm not a big guy on goals. I really just put my head down and put in the reps, and I look back at the end of the year and see how I did.
Right. Well, listen, man, here where I'm at, we're surrounded by true killers just like you. I mean, these guys are doing hundreds, if not thousands of deals a year. I'd love for you to, I'd love to meet with you so we can, so I can introduce you to one of these guys, you can pick the brain and grow. I don't know.
I'm really not interested in meeting anyone, though.
I got you.
So when Harry said, I just want to, do deals, is that what his goal was? That's what he's interested in? Okay, Harry, so how do you think it's possible for you to do more deals?
Okay, ask with the question. Okay.
Yeah, go for that.
So Harry, how do you think it's possible for you to do more deals?
Well, shit, in this market, get more offers accepted from my buyer's agents and get more listings.
Yeah, so you plan on just running buyers your whole life, huh?
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
You always say that in your calls.
Yeah, you should cut
I feel like that's a smack in the face. I
Yeah,
feel like that's a backhanded smack.
yeah. You sound sober. It sounds like it comes from you. Like that's your life. Like, yo, my life is just running buyers. This shit sucks.
All right. Well, I mean, what do I say, man?
Yeah, but don't be so negative. That sounded so depressing.
It did.
And you do that a lot. Why do you do that?
I don't know. I don't have another
He
script.
hates running buyers. And then
Maybe.
okay. So go back to where Harry was. Harry, what did you have?
I think it's like a defense mechanism. When you don't know where to go, you shut down and you go.
I do.
What do you want to do? Run fucking buyers the rest of your life? Which I get it, but we can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
What's
So Harry, say that again.
I'm sorry.
What's
say
a
that
better
part
approach?
again where you were telling him? We'll get there. But Harry, say the part where you were like, how do you think you could produce more? And what did you say in return?
I don't think I even. I said get more offers accepted from my buyer's agent and get more listings.
Got it. Okay. Is there any? Where would you go there, Carlos? Now that he said that, now the thought process is there. Where would you go instead of me answering it for you? Where would you go?
I don't even know.
Just
Okay.
try.
Say that one more time, Harry. Sorry, took a bite.
I need to get more offers accepted from my buyer's agent and more listings.
What do you think is missing for you to get more offers accepted? I don't know, man. That's not really good.
Carlos, it's a great question. I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
Harry, have you asked anyone in your in your organization for help with that?
Yeah, I have. It's we're really limited. I think we have about 40 agents in our office.
Okay. Are you the top producer there? Are you the big fish?
I'm not the biggest. There's other people that are doing bigger than me.
Are they willing to kind of take you under your wing and mastermind with you and help you?
I'm sure if I asked, they probably would.
Okay. What would you say if I can put you in a mastermind with agents doing hundreds of deals and you can figure out what they're doing in order to do more business, and you don't have to ask? It's a cultural requirement for us to help each other out. And to be honest with you, it may sound, I'm sorry, go ahead, Harry.
I mean, it sounds nice, but Louis, let's just be realistic. It's either the offer is accepted or not, or you get a listing or not.
Yeah, but do you think they may have some secret sauce besides that? Do you think it's just a matter of sheer making offers and sheer listing appointments?
I do. I don't think there is a secret sauce in life. I think everything's hard work.
Okay, then how do you get more of that? How do you get more? How do you get more buyers, agents? How do you get more offers on the table? How do you get more listing appointments?
Well, if you're asking me my opinion, it probably comes down to relationships over transactions.
Okay, absolutely. It does come down to relationships. That's important. But there's also processes that happen behind the scene that can make you more effective. There's different tools, there's different marketing techniques. Would you agree that there's probably a lot of things that you could probably benefit from with learning from other agents as well?
I'm getting confused here. Are we talking about listings or are we talking about buyers?
Well, which one's more important to you?
I mean, listings obviously are better, but right now, the thing that's hurting me the most is these agents not getting offers accepted. They're getting beat out by other offers, and every house that goes on the market is gone. Everyone's waiving home appraisal and this, and some of my buyers just don't have the funds.
Okay. You mentioned you had 40 agents in your office. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. How much market share do you think your agency has in in our surrounding counties? Probably very small, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to be honest with you, brother, our real estate brokerage, we're the fastest growing in the world, and we have a bigger foothold in the state than even Remax. And by this time next year, we should probably be bigger than Keller Williams. So that means that we're going to have more listings under our brand than anyone else. So if you're having a problem getting offers accepted, well, what if you could just reach out to one of our agents in-house, because we're one brokerage. We're not separate brokerages. We're just one brokerage for the entire world. So we would always want to help our fellow agent first, because the more deals we close, the better the company does. And the better the company does, the more valuable our stock is, which we all get. I'm not sure if you guys get any stock at your company, but we definitely get it at ours.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. You got anyone I could talk to that had an experience of where I'm at and how EXP has helped them with that?
When you say where you're at, you mean with the problems you have, or the real estate company that you're at?
The problems that I'm having with buyers getting offers accepted.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Would you like, go ahead.
And how they got it accepted by another EXP agent helped them out.
Would you like to speak to a team leader, or would you like to just speak to a very high producing agent?
I don't give a shit if I spoke to the president. I just want to hear the solution.
Absolutely. Well, I can put you in contact with the president as well. It depends on what you want for your business. But yeah, so when do you want to speak to someone? Do you have time today?
I'll make time for this. This is important. It's more money.
Absolutely, it's important. More money is definitely more important. So let's do this. I'm going to try to make some calls right now and see if I can get you a couple of options to pick from. And I will give you, let's say right now it's 12 o'clock. Let's say 1 o'clock sound good for you?
Sure.
Okay, so at 1 o'clock, let's go ahead and meet on my Zoom link. I'm sending it to you right now. I'm going to try to get a few people for you to speak to, but at the very least, I'll have one person. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. All right, brother. Well, I'll see you 1 o'clock on the Zoom link. I'm sending it to your email right now. See you then. Yeah, I'm off today. I feel like a Monday morning quarterback.
I'll be honest with you though, I feel like we're talking about shit that I don't really come up against a lot of this stuff. I feel like we're making stuff up.
Yeah, we could be.
My conversations are nowhere near this with the people that I'm bagging. I'm keeping it short, sweet, to the point.
Then run it. Then let's run it that way. Let's run it that way.
You want to let anyone else jump on? I mean, I feel like I've been talking the whole time.
Yeah, well, let's run it that way. But you know what? I really would want you. I would really want you to give people the objections that you're hearing or the conversation you're going. Unless you're telling me that your conversations are just flowing and people are like, "Yeah, I want to learn more."
I'll be honest. It's a lot easier when you're on the phone by yourself with someone, and you have a mindset of who you're going after. And I look at their profile, what's important to them. I only throw a few things out to make the connection, right? Like, hey, Sean, I see you're killing it. Actually, no, you're brokers, nice guys. But the purpose of my call, I'm like, he was really interested in Icon. He really was. He wants to learn more. A lot of the guys that I'm calling, that's why I said when Carlos role played earlier, that I'm only doing 15 deals a year, I'm probably not calling you.
Yeah.
I'm looking for people that fit the
15 deals a year is no joke though, bro. 15 deals a year is good. I mean, because
not taking anything away from that, but his rebuttal to me was, I don't think I'll get to that Icon. And I'm going in, I'm intentional about my calls now. I've dialed that in. That's why I even brought up to you. I'm like, let's talk about brokers on Saturday. That's why I brought that up, because I'm looking for people that are doing a lot of production, that are not going to need to be babysat on a lot of stuff, because I have enough shit on my plate. I want to bring people on that are going to contribute, not pull away from what I'm doing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we're all on the same page when it comes to that. That's good. All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't you run it back with do you want to try with Dennis and Harry?
I would like to take a break and let some other people role play, to be honest with you.
Okay, Carlos, I think you need a little catching up.
Okay.
Okay, you wanna run it back with Dennis and let Dennis be the agent. You give him a call, and then you guys can switch places. Give each other like at least I would say 2.5 minutes on the call, 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and then switch.
Sure.
All right, so Dennis be the agent, and Carlos give him a call.
Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey Dennis, how are you, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, it's Carlos. I've been following you on social media, man. I see you're killing it out there. How's everything? Good?
It's been all right.
Yeah? You sound sad.
I like that.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah. So, man. So yeah, man, I'm reaching out to you because I see you're killing it out there, and I think you'd be great for our Icon program.
Really? What's the Icon program?
Yeah, it's where pretty much our agents cap at the 16K and to get it all back in stock. You know?
What do you mean they cap at 16K?
Yeah, so you cap at the six. Go ahead. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
don't end your sentence with you know. If you have more to say than to say it, and like for instance, like what you said before, oh, that's a program where when our agents cap and they do an additional 20 deals after that, or that's too much information. That's a program where our high level agents actually get back their entire cap in the form of stock. Now, some people are interested in stock and some people may not be so interested in stock. And let me just give you a startling statistic, or let me just tell you something about that. The agents who have done that in the last 5 years are sitting on $1.2 million worth of stock that they can tap into. And the agents who have actually taken the additional step to contribute 5% of their commissions, they're sitting on $5.4 million in stock. Now, combined, it's over $6.5 million. Is that something you think you'd be interested in? You see, kind of giving them a little bit more of the insight, the meat and potatoes. So let's try that again. Dennis, can you say what is that? And then Carlos give you an opportunity to explain.
What do you mean about you cap off at 16,000?
So 16,000 is when you cap, you actually get it all back in stock, which is pretty interesting. A lot of the agents in the last 5 years have seen a return of $1.2 million. I mean, I know you might not be interested or dude, I don't know how the hell you said all that, Lewis.
No. So the agents who have actually qualified for Icon the last 5 years, you got to watch these videos back, Carlos. I'll send you guys the video, the link to these videos so you guys can watch them.
Please do, yeah.
Yeah. The agents who have hit the Icon Award the last 5 years have actually qualified. I'm sorry, the agents who have qualified for Icon the last 5 years actually have about $1.2 million in stock today. And those same agents who have taken 5% of their commission and got the company stock at a 10% discount, they're sitting at $5.4 million. So combined, they have over $6.5 million in company stock. Is that something that you think you'd be interested in learning more about? Okay. Yeah, so I'll put into the chat right now our YouTube. But go ahead, guys, continue from there. So Carlos, run it back and say, okay, so Dennis said to you, no, I'm not familiar with that. What is that? And then you said?
Yeah, so I'm trying to so this, when you get your 16,000 back in stock, and a lot of our agents in the last 5 years have seen $1.4 million in return. And to top that, a lot of the agents that put 5% of their commission at a 10% discount and purchased stock at 10% discount, actually seen return of $5.4 million. Now, I'm not sure if that's something that you'd be interested in.
No, you have to
it
ask
sounds
the question.
interesting,
Is
but I
that
don't really-
something you'd be interested in?
Is that something you think you'd be interested? What was that?
Is that something that you would be interested in?
Is that something you would be interested in?
I mean, it sounds interesting, but I don't know much about the stock market, so.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Try not to say ever to people, listen, hey, listen, you're supposed to be listening, not them.
I know.
Okay?
I was
You need to
waiting,
ask. When you want to say,
I was waiting for Carlos to
go
say,
ahead, Harry.
buyers your whole life.
It's really what I want to say.
You're gonna rub eyes your whole life?
No, I also think that
Okay.
I know we're just role playing, but Carlos, I just want to make a point to you. When you're explaining that to the agent about 1.2 million and then 5.4 million, you should be saying that shit a lot more exciting and a lot more enthusiastic. You just said that shit like motherfucker just made $100. Like that shit's got to be gassed up a little bit, like over
I
exaggerated.
was trying to be all calm like Lewis, man. He just says it so
When you speak about that, when you say something about they're making $1 million, do you think you should be calm when you say that? No? That's what I'm saying. When I'm just not saying right now, role playing, we're gonna make mistakes. I just want to have
No, I appreciate the comments.
mental thing when you're in that, how you should be saying that shit like it's $1 million in your bank. Like, bro, these guys are getting 1.2 million.
Right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, guys, when we make our calls today, or if you make your list today, I don't know what you're gonna do. If you could do both, great. Record yourselves so we can analyze them on these calls and we can really give some feedback, because feedback on these role plays is different than feedback in real life.
Right.
That's why guys watch the tape after the game, that we have to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, you're right.
I just did something different too for the agent that we're speaking to at 11.
Yeah.
So I stepped away. Instead of sending a text message, text messages are trash. Unless you're sending something, but to communicate, I've had people back out on me with text messages. Text messages are
It's an easy way out.
and it's an easy way for someone to squirm out, right? So I called the girl, Jessica. Now, this is someone I've been intentional about, Carlos. This is the girl that I tried to call when she didn't answer that I said I've been watching for a while. So when I called her, I stepped away. I'm in the middle of doing something. I feel very productive right now, right? I said, Jessica, I'm in the middle of a mastermind, but I just wanted to call you because I'm going to send a Zoom link now for our meeting at 11. And she was like, okay, great. I was like, all right, I look forward to seeing you at 11. She's like, me too. So
that was wonderful, Harry.
Instead of like, I'm scared to like make the call, right? What happens if she says something changed? Fuck it. I'd rather say that shit to my face than on a text message, because once you give them that text, I've had people where I had this guy that I wasn't even fucking interested in, to be honest with you, and he backed out on me. And I did it all through text. Like, I think it also shows that we're not confident or don't believe in what we believe in, because if you do, you pick up the phone, you call someone. So I'm calling everybody from now on and letting them know, like, hey, I'm in the middle of something right now, and I also want to exude this, I'm important too.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just all about you. I'm also giving you an opportunity. I'm taking time out of my day. Like, I think there has to be that psychological play where, like Lewis, you said, you compare it to a girl you're trying to get or whatever, or a job you're trying to get. And I just explained, and the last thing I said, Jessica, just make sure that video I sent you, right? I said, just make sure you watch it, because this is about you. It's not about me, so I can answer your questions on what's important. She just texted me, finishing the video now.
Nice. Look at that. Good job, Harry.
So I think
I'm blown away.
We gotta like reach out and touch people and like you said, let them know our intention. We got to make this very personal, like, and reach out, because the text messages are easy for me. They're easier for everybody, but it's also an easier outlet for someone if something comes up. If I text them, hey, meeting on Thursday. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make that. That same person, if I call them and they're not sure what I'm up to, if I'm confirming or not. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Right? Like, if you're busy, if I just hit you with a text, it's easier for you to say, yeah, man, I really got time for this shit right now. Hey, Lou. Hey, is this Lou?
Oh yeah, this is Lewis. Who is this?
Lou.
Oh, Harry. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm calling you because we're jumping on. I'm in the middle of a mastermind right now, but I just want to call you, just give you a common courtesy call to remind you to watch that video. We're going to be jumping on at 11. I just want to be able to answer all the questions that are important to you, not me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Okay, thank you. I don't want to feel like an asshole, so yeah, of course.
Right. So
That's exactly what's going through my head. I don't want to feel like an asshole. Damn, I forgot. But damn, you know what? He's giving me the opportunity to catch up and still make it on time. So yeah, let me not look like a total like loser who doesn't keep his calendar together. That's great, Harry.
yeah.
That was really good. Okay, continue, guys, and then finish up so that way you can give Dennis a shot.
I don't even know where I left
Don't
off.
try to sound like me. You don't have to. You don't have to sound like me, bro. You have to sound like Carlos. But all I want you to sound like is confident. That's all I really want you to sound like. Yeah, you left off at when you explained, agents who qualified for Icon and within the last 5 years or for the last 5 years straight, they have $1.2 million in stock. So I think that's where you were.
Yeah. I just didn't leave off with the question. I think he said, oh yeah, but I'm not really interested in that.
Yeah.
He said, right?
Okay.
And then I was going to say something like, okay, so what is it that doesn't, or no, I wouldn't say that. I would say maybe, well, think about it. That's just a bonus on top of whatever else you're doing.
Yeah, you could say something like that, but that doesn't lead to a question.
Right.
You could say something like,
You gotta follow it up.
if stock isn't important to you, what is important to you?
Yeah. Okay. I should have said that one. Okay. Well, if stock isn't important to you, what is important to you?
Just really making enough money to provide for my family at the time.
Dude, I feel like I always get stuck.
Okay. Then ask, do you have a family?
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a family?
Yeah, I have 2 kids and a wife.
Nice. I'm sure you want to spend more time with them, right?
Yes, of course.
There you go.
Dude, I feel like I'm drawing blanks.
Yeah, well, listen, the the reason I'm calling you is because I want to show you a way in which you can make more money than you're making now and spend more time with your family. It's a win-win. Would you?
Sorry. Yeah, man. That's why I'm calling you, man. I would love to show you how you can still make more money and spend even more time with your family. Do you have some time so I can send you what this is all about? Send you a link.
Yeah, I guess just shoot me an email. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, it seems sorry, Lewis, I'm doing horrible today.
No, it's okay. No one's having a great day today. But we're just learning here, man. So what this is for is just to get comfortable. So he sounds like he's really not into the conversation, right? So maybe let's address that. Hey Dennis, hey man, I'm sorry, brother, but it sounds like you're really not into what I'm offering you. Are you 100% happy where you are? Is that what you're telling me, Dennis?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy where I'm at.
I feel like I gotta start over, man, and just feel more confident.
You want to start
Comfortable
over?
first, then comes confidence. Comfortable, breathe. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable at all.
Put you in jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, start over, and then give Dennis a shot to go. Start at the part where you guys introduce yourselves and my purpose of my call. So go start with that.
Hey, Dennis. Hey, the purpose for my call, man, wanted to let you know I think you'd be a great fit for our Icon program.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeah, man, it's when a lot of our agents cap at the 16K and they get it all back in stock. And a lot of these guys are making $1.2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And dude, check this out. And a lot of those guys that are actually putting 5% of their commission and buying stock at 10% discount, they've seen about $5.4 million in the last 5 years. Isn't that crazy?
How does that work?
Yeah, dude, all you got to do is just produce, keep doing what you're doing. You'll cap at your 16K and you just literally get it all back. Now, wouldn't that change your life?
I guess maybe. I don't quite understand the program though.
You just got to, I mean, how many deals did you do last year?
About 15.
You did 15 deals. Look, man, you're right there. What's your goal for this year?
I'd like to do more than 16, maybe 20.
You're looking at 20. Look, I think you would hit your icon agent, and you would cap out, and that's all just a bonus. I mean,
How much does it take to be an icon?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Great question.
Great question.
Mhm.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, oh, what's like the details of, all about it,
But at that point, you could just try to sell them on getting on another call.
Exactly.
So that
That's-
they could
Oh,
get more information.
That's the whole setup, is that's exactly why I wanted to have this conversation, so I could set it up with another one.
That's exactly why I wanted to set it up. That's exactly why I reached out to you. I would love to set up a call with you so I could show you more. I'd rather show you than tell you.
All right.
So she said.
You'll benefit more from me showing you than telling you.
Okay. You'd benefit a lot more from me showing you than telling you.
All right, makes sense. Just send me an email. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, listen, man. Are you in front of the computer right now?
Actually, no, I'm on the road.
Listen, man. I'd love to share this stuff with you later on today. You got some time?
I'm free around 3 o'clock.
All right, listen, man. I'm gonna send you the link. We're gonna watch this quick video at 3 o'clock. You'll be there, right?
Beware.
You'll pick up my call, right?
Sure.
All right. I got a lot of polishing up to do, man.
Nah, I'll be honest with you, man. My experience is it's not this difficult. So
Yeah, I think once you just go and let it
this is totally fine. So that
I gotta be more chill. I'm not right now, to be honest.
that's all right. So when you have these conversations, my experience so far is they've been a lot easier because Dennis is primed up for his rebuttals.
Right.
These agents that you're called are not primed up. It's
That's
like
also a factor, yeah.
and I think we should call some agents right now so we can have some true experiences. Every one of us call an agent, see how it goes, and go from there. Carlos, I
agree.
I know you're really excited to start it off, Carlos.
Dude, I'm doing horrible today, man.
You gotta get that negative talk out, man. You keep talking
know.
that shit, bro. You gotta let that stuff go.
Yeah. You guys stop saying listen, man. Listen, man. Okay. That's one thing that I'm going to tell you to practice. And the only way you're going to get better at that is by being conscious that you have a problem. And then just every time you do say it, you're like, okay, I just said it. I'm not going to say it again. And then before you know, you'll stop using it over and over again. Because the conversations that you're having with people are good. But if you start getting into like these little mannerisms that don't serve you, your conversation is going to sound not as professional, not as good, not as polished.
Right.
Good. That's why we're doing this, guys. We're in 30 days from now, you're going to be a whole nother person when it comes to dialogue. You're going to be amazing. But right now, we're just getting the kinks out. So don't worry about you not being perfect. Don't worry about it not being, memorized or sounding like Lewis or sounding like Harry. You just need to sound like Carlos and be comfortable with that and say, okay, so what? I sound like this. Everyone sounds different. Not a big deal.
Hey, you got time? You got time today to practice, Carlos?
Hey, your girl is already jumping on, Harry. I'm not sure if you know that. Your girl Jess is already in the waiting room.
Oh shit. I
Is
told
she
her,
thinking it's 10:24 or something, or she thinks it's later?
she said finishing that video up 1 second. What do you want me to tell her? I think maybe she thinks that I sent the Zoom link, got confused.
Just you want to get her on the call at 10:30? It's up to you, because I think it's better for us to finish up our meeting and make our couple calls and see if she can still keep her 11 o'clock slot. If she can't, then we'll make it happen. We'll make it work now. You want to check with her real quick? Which one's better?
Yeah, let me call her real quick.
Okay.
I'll just be quiet.
Hey, Louis.
Hey, nah, this is Harry.
Oh, who is that?
No, so Louis is my business partner. We're finishing up a mastermind. Are we still good for 11? Were you trying to get in early? Because we're on a mastermind right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were waiting for me. Okay.
No. I sent that just so you have it. It's for 11.
Oh, okay. No worries. Okay, bye.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, thanks, Jess.
Okay.
All right, bye. She got confused.
Yeah, perfect. No problem. Where were we? Oh yeah, don't worry about how you sound, Carlos. Just be comfortable. Breathe.
Yeah, I know.
Woosah, you know, that's all you need to worry about. Okay? All right. You guys want to do round robin real quick, or do you want to give Dennis a quick shot at making a call, prospecting? I mean, role playing.
It's up to you guys. Dennis, do you want to role play before we call? So you get your shot?
Yeah. Who am I calling?
Go.
Carlitos, suavecito.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey Carlos, how you doing? This is Dennis from EXP.
Oh, hey, man. How's it going?
How you doing? I've been following you on Instagram. I see you've been doing some big things.
Yeah, man. I'm just working.
How many deals did you close this year?
This year, I'm only did 10 so far. I'm looking to close maybe around 60.
Wow, 60. That's great. Did you ever hear about the Icon program? I feel like you'd be a great fit for that.
What's that?
It's actually a program over where I work where people that are doing deals as much as you, they're actually getting back their commission they pay into the company, which is $16,000. Once you cap off at the 16, you get that 16,000 back in stock.
Oh, nice,
The people
man.
the people that have done it over the past 5 years have gotten back like $1.2 million in stocks. Does that sound like something that'll interest you?
That's cool, man. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Well, if you'd like to get on the call, I could give you some more information on this if you'd like to, if it's something that can help you out.
I want to call about what?
About the program, the Icon program.
Yeah, I know you said it was stock. I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't really care for that, honestly.
Well, let me ask you a question. Does the agency where you're at now, do they have some type of retirement plan for you? Like, do you have a backup plan?
Not here, no.
No? Well, this would probably be something that'll help you out. You know, in the future, when you cash out those stocks, that'll help you, with your future plans.
I know. But right now, man, I just want to produce.
Okay. Well, what keeps you motivated to keep producing?
The family. I just want to produce, bring in
You're trying to provide for your family. Family's important to you, huh?
100%.
Now, how would you like to spend more time with your family? Wouldn't that be great?
Of course.
Well, what if I told you there's a way where you can make some passive income where you'd be able to spend more time with your family without putting in as much work as you do now?
That'd be nice.
So let me get this information to you so that you can take a look at it and see if it's something that'll interest you.
Yeah, email me, like whatever you got.
Well, how about this? I'd rather show you than tell you. So how about I call you later on this afternoon? We can get on a Zoom call and I can, show you the information. That way you have it and I can answer any questions you may have.
Right. I mean, just send me the email. I'll take a look at it, and if I find it interesting, I'll call you back.
All right. Well, I can send you the video. Just how about this? I'll send you the video, and I'll call you back around 2 o'clock to see if I can answer any questions you may have.
Okay, sure.
All right, sounds great.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think your the beginning portion of your conversation was really good. Then you kind of were at a loss of words because you were trying to memorize what to say next. When you feel that way, just divert to having a natural conversation. If you feel like you don't know what to say next, just be a human being. And until you can compose yourself and you can pull from a topic or something that was mentioned, and then you can pull from that and ask more questions about that. So if you're okay, it's okay not to know everything that to say, but just don't not say anything. Say or keep digging down the same hole that they just told you they weren't interested in. It's okay to just be a human until you get to the next stage. But that was good overall, Dennis. I think with a little fine tuning with these calls, and then with your own practice after these calls, I know you're going to be very good. Your tonality is good. You just need to learn the ins and outs of the company a little better so you can feel a little more confident. But overall, I like the call. What did you think, Harry?
Missing.
Oh, he's not there. What did you think, Carlos?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I feel like I'd pause as well if I was in his shoes. It's like he told me about it, and I was like, all right, cool. And then it's like, what do you say after that? I know you said just kind of like, I don't know, like small talking or just whatever, but I feel like for me, there's always that like awkwardness, like, they don't really care. I didn't really interest them too much.
You know why you don't know what to say next?
I feel like I'd be stuck.
No, the reason you don't know what to say next is because you're not listening hard enough. Before you make the call, and we can try again. Before you make the call, remind yourself, have a sign in front of you or somewhere that says, listen, because if you listen harder,
I know.
you can extract things from what they're saying instead of you trying to say, and because you're not listening to them, what you're doing is you're trying to remember what to say next.
That's
instead of
exactly
paying attention to them, because I can tell.
Not even listening to what they're saying.
Like for me, it's like as I'm listening, I'm trying to think of what to say next, and that prevents me from listening
Right.
thoroughly. So then when they finish talking and it gets to me, that's when I have to that's why I paused. It was like I was trying to process what he just said to see what I can come up with. Because I'm not that.
Well, when we have a normal conversation, we don't do that. We just like kind of listen and just talk, and then respond and feel excited about things or whatever, show an emotion. But with this, I feel like I'm just trying to like perfect it, and I'm almost afraid of like unknown questions you're gonna ask me. But yeah, and I could just be like, well, that's why I would love to set up a further conversation with you later on. I don't know. Like Harry said, I think it just needs to be more like organic, more just, I don't know.
I mean, I kind of feel like with practice, like the more
you
talk about the subject matter, the better you become at speaking about the subject matter. So it'll kind of flow easier.
Yeah.
But now it's like since you and I are unclear on what to say, it's like we're doing more thinking than we're doing reacting.
Yeah, and just the way I feel today, I feel so, I don't know, I just feel off. I don't know. I just don't feel like comfortable, I guess you can say, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. All right, so this is what I think we should do. Harry, are you back with us, buddy? Are you can you hear us?
I'm here. I'm always here, Lois.
Good. So we have to take that call at 11 o'clock. So I think for the sake of sparing time, I think if we are going to make a call right now, we just do it all at the same time. If there's a way for you to record yourselves, that would be amazing, because that way we can kind of circle back and dissect those tomorrow. But I think what if we all didn't
do a call, and maybe just you and I do a call to show them? Because I feel like listening is more important.
Yeah.
Like when you did that call and we couldn't hear, it's like we want to hear what we practice from the person that we're going after. I think that's going to be more beneficial than hey, just make a call and no one heard what transpired, it's not gonna help each other. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Harry. Make the first call, and then I'll make the next call.
I just got threw it back at me.
Great suggestion, buddy. Go for it.
Great job. Well, it's all yours.
Put that parrot on the phone.
All right, I'm gonna try this girl. I've been trying to get. The funny thing is, when we call some of these agents, they don't answer their phone. It's like,
Yeah,
how the
it
fuck you-
sucks. Yeah. Also, by the way, guys, Joy is on the line because she wants to get good at role play too. That dialogue too. That way she can start attracting agents. We'll give her an opportunity to do some role play when we finish up there.
She's gonna get kicked off if she doesn't start jumping in. All right, so this girl Nicole, I'm interested in. Fucking girl never answers her phone. I don't want to just call anyone. I mean, I could call other people, but I'm trying to get like producers. So you got anyone while I'm trying to look up for another one?
Yeah, I do. I have people I can call right now. You want me to call somebody?
Yeah, go ahead, jump on.
Jump on it. All right.
Oh, let's get that energy going, man. Let's crush this, bro.
Let's crush it, bro. All right, we got this.
Lou, whatever
Can
you
we-
say, do not say, what do you want to run buyers the rest of your life?
What, you want to run buyers? You got things for buyers?
No, Carlos, if someone disrespecting them, like, that's why you run buyers the rest of your life.
You just want to run buyers? Oh my god! You know what? I might just say that just to mess around and make you guys crack up. Let me see if I can get someone. Can you do me a favor, guys, and put yourselves on mute so I don't get
Yeah.
distracted? Cool. Thank you. Okay, one down. You got someone to call right now, Harry? If not, I'm gonna look for someone else.
I got someone else I call.
Go for it.
Lou, mute yourself, Lou.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking agents don't answer their phone. It's fucking unbelievable. They just want to run fucking buyers the rest of their life.
Please leave your message for.
Fucking, and these are fucking people that produce.
All right, you want me to try someone next?
Yeah.
Can you mute yourself, Hack, real quick? These people are terrible. You got someone?
Yeah, I got someone. She's from Ontario. She's just want to see. She definitely produces. She's probably platinum. Fucking idiot. Eight, 6, 4, 8.
Hello, Leah speaking.
Hi, Leah. This is Harry Page with eXp Realty. I actually follow you on Instagram.
Okay,
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'll get right to the point. The purpose of my call today is I'm part of a leadership program at where I'm at,
Okay.
and I was looking over your profile, and you look like a great candidate for the Icon program that we have.
Okay. I'm just in a meeting right now. Could you possibly call me back?
Yeah, absolutely. You want me to call you in like an hour or so? Would that be good? This is my. How about this, Leah? This is my cell. Shoot me a text when it's a better time today. No problem.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
That's
All right.
okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
You off?
Yeah.
You off? How do you feel
Yeah.
you did?
I stuttered a little bit because I felt like you guys were watching. I felt like I would have been confident if I didn't have you guys watching. A little bit more smooth. That's okay.
Sure.
I cleaned it up at the end, but
Yeah.
I felt like she was genuinely in the middle of something.
Yeah, she sounded like she was, and she was genuinely going to give you a time to call her back.
Yeah, and I
I
just
think you
was
should have
like,
let her finish.
I just kind of wanted to clean it up because I felt like I gave her too much power, like that whole day again, and I took it back. I wanted to take the potato back and wrap it up and throw the potato back at her.
Yeah, but you gave her even more power
How do you figure?
because you told her to text you when she has time.
I felt like it made it more simple because she was in the middle of something and she couldn't think straight. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know what the others think, but I think that you should have gave her the opportunity to give you a time. And then once she gave you that time, you can just reconfirm that that time is fine. That way you have the last word, because I think what you were trying to do is have the last word to be in control. Remember, it's not always about that. But if she would have given you a time, then she would have sounded sincere that she really wants to talk to you later, which I would have thought. I think she was genuinely interested in hearing what you had to say. I personally do.
I feel like with the way I handled it, I treated her like a colleague instead of like a telemarketer's call, like, oh, 3:30 works. Like, I
Okay.
don't know. I felt like I wrapped it up being more like understanding and we're on the same level. Like, you're in the middle of something, no problem. Text me when you got a call. Treat her like a friend.
Yeah. The only difference in those two is that if she would have given you a time, you have a confirmed appointment, and right now you have nothing. That's the only difference, in my opinion. What do you guys feel?
I get both angles of it. Yeah, it was more of a natural thing for Harry to do, so he just did it. I think it's fine, and he'll follow up if anything. You know.
Oh yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. He's the type of person to follow up. But we're here to just give people constructive criticism. I think Harry, what you were doing in the beginning, you were almost going faster than Harry normally speaks. Did anyone pick up on that?
Yeah.
You were
Well.
nervous.
Yeah. Like you said, he's in front of everyone. You know, it's.
Mhm.
I'd feel the same way, so it's not worse.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, no one's going to be perfect on these calls, and I'm just trying to help Harry, because if I tell Harry, "Good job, Harry,"
Yeah, of course.
dead, buddy, like, he's not going to get anything out of that. So that's why I asked him first, what did he feel he did wrong, and then if he did everything right, great. And if I feel like he did everything great, then he probably is great, because I will always find something you can improve on, and especially when it comes to myself. So if you guys if you guys don't have anything else to add to what Harry just said, if you can help him out with anything that you guys picked up on, if not, then I'll try to make another call.
I would just say that since she was thinking about what time to call her back, I probably would have just waited to hear what she says before offering for her to text me. But I see both angles though.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing wrong with either one. I just I thought that she was genuinely going to give you a time to call, but it's okay. You guys, the important thing is you picked up the phone, Harry, and you made the call. That's the most important thing of the whole thing.
No, but I get what you're saying. I was definitely nervous and trying to fill the time at the gap.
I'm going to call next. Whose life am I going to change today?
I like that.
Okay, I'm calling Daniel. Daniel, what the hell is your phone number? Why is your phone number not in here, Daniel? Guys, people are horrible. Let me try somebody else. Fazana. Fazana Calvert. Hosanna Calvert. What was that about? That's strange. Numbers right.
You want me to call someone again? Because I feel like I had a dud. I want to try to play out the dialogue.
Go for it. I'll pull up someone else by the time you get back.
Can you guys hear clear? Good.
Yes.
Hi, this is Sebastian Galliano, and thank you for your call. Please give me your name, number.
You want me to hit somebody up?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
We got we don't have that much time before your girl comes on. As a matter of fact, you know what, bro? We got 9 minutes left. If one of our next calls go good, we're gonna run behind on your meeting at 11. So why don't we just give someone here the opportunity to do one more role play, and then we'll just call it a day.
Joelle, you want to jump
We'll make our
on?
own calls afterwards.
Let's get Joelle in
That's
there.
exactly what I had in mind.
Give her a hard
Yeah,
time,
Joelle.
boys.
Go for it, girl. Oh, please.
Dennis, you want to role play with her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, who's who? Am I the agent or the person? The
Yeah,
realtor?
you're calling.
We're both agents, but you know what I mean.
You call me, I guess.
You're the EXP agent, Joelle, okay?
Okay. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, Dennis.
Yes, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? My name is Joelle. I've been seeing you on Instagram recently. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing good, thank you. Shit.
Don't worry about it. Keep going, Joelle.
I don't know how to start off the conversation.
So start with, I think that you're a candidate for our icon program.
Okay.
You can say the reason I'm calling you or the purpose of my call, whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Yeah. So I was calling you because I noticed you do a lot of, a lot of work with
Business.
buyers, a lot of transactions. How is
Yeah,
that?
I do all right.
That's a good way to start. Sorry,
I do
what?
all right.
You're doing all right.
Yeah.
How many transactions do you think you do in a year?
Well, last year I did about 16.
16, okay. Do you believe you have a lot of time when it comes to your family?
Well, I stay pretty busy with the running buyers and stuff.
Okay. This is a little bit of a personal question, but how much do you say you love your company?
I would say 85%.
85%. So, damn, I know where I'm going with this. but I'm a little
No, that
stuck.
was great.
No, but I
That
know where
was
I'm going
great.
with
So
this.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what you could have said there? Hey, Dennis, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the company you're currently working at? He
Mhm.
would say, I give it a 9. Okay, what would make it a 10? Like, then he tells you, like, that was good where you were going with that.
That's what I was trying to say. What would make it a 10? Because Harry, you said icon agent, and I'm like 16 transactions doesn't even get you close to an icon agent, so I'm not gonna ask that.
Oh, yes, you're saying 16. Give us
yeah.
more.
So okay.
You're halfway there.
What would give your company? What would give you to give your company a 10? Oh, a 100% since you gave 85.
I would say more mentorship, maybe.
Mentorship. Okay, so they don't. So then, did you teach everything to yourself, or did you have someone in that company help you with everything?
Well, I had a couple agents give me some tips early on, but I've pretty much been building my business on my own.
Okay, so you have a team, or it's just yourself?
No, I work by myself, but I work in an office, so when I go to the office, there's other agents there. We kind of bounce ideas off each other.
Okay, so what would you say to someone who, well, a company that gives you about 50 plus trainings a week? And any topic
S-
you can think of.
Sounds like it would take a lot of time.
It would, but they have it every week.
No.
That's what I got.
They have it around the clock.
Okay, yeah, it's 50 plus trainings a week. Obviously, you don't have to join the 50 plus, but what if some of them were ones that you were interested in? Like, let's just say, obviously not real estate 101, because you already know that you would do 60 transactions a year, but it would be, I don't know, from an icon agent. An icon agent, I'm not sure if you know what that is.
No, I'm not familiar.
It's an agent that does 25 plus transactions a year, which obviously makes in sales millions.
Okay.
Does that pique your interest just a little bit?
I mean, I'm not an icon yet. I only did 16 last year, so that's almost double what I do now.
Yeah. So then with that, would you want to have a perspective on someone who has done or what they do in order to get the 25 plus a year?
Yeah, I guess picking somebody's brain would be able to do that, but there's people at my office that do, 30 plus.
And you haven't picked their brain out?
Well, I got a couple of tips from them, but it's easier to it's not as easy to apply.
Okay. All right, now that's why I'm stuck, because I don't want to say to the person, like, do they take time out of their day to teach you or something like that? I feel like that's my rude.
What you could say is, do you think it's their obligation to help you?
Okay. Do you think it's their obligation to help you learn the ins and outs?
No, it's not their obligation. I feel like they just do it more so as a favor.
Yeah, I don't know what to say after that. I'm kind of stuck.
At our company, it's a cultural requirement for us to help each other, and it's also a benefit to everyone.
Lou, we got 2 minutes.
If you do better, the company does better, and our stock goes up in value. So wrap it up like that, Joelle, and say, look, there's a lot of reasons why, we are probably a better fit for you. But in order for you to really get a feel for it, why don't we just set up a Zoom call so I can show you a couple of visuals that'll help you make a decision. And if you're not ready for it, no problem. Just keep us as a backup plan.
I
Something
can
like
see
that.
my
Try to
car will
do it.
stop talking because like you go really fast and I'm just like can't really
It's all being
listen.
recorded. Don't worry.
All right. But no, I feel like I should have asked some more questions regarding what else would you want your company to give you, because then I can't just go based off the first thing he says.
Of course.
So that's my mistake.
So
I
ask
should
him.
ask you more
Ask him
questions.
real quick. And talk until the girl jumps on the call, and then we'll cut it out.
Dennis, what else besides mentoring could the company give you? I'm thinking long-term stuff, by the way. I'm not sure if you are.
Well, long term, it'd be nice if they had some type of like retirement plan or some healthcare benefits or something like that.
Okay. Is that all, or you have any more? Anything you would
That's
expect from the company to give you?
that's probably it.
Okay. Speaking of long term, so then do you have a retirement plan set for yourself?
No, I kind of just invest on my own with TD Ameritrade.
Okay. Well, I do want to talk to you more regarding retirement plan and just, what the company could give you, because it seems like your company isn't giving you 100% of what you want. And I can give you a big spiel about what my company gives and things like that. Well, shit. Yeah, I lost myself there. Sorry.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. No, Joelle, what I'll tell you is that I think you sound great. And I think you're doing great. I don't think you give yourself enough credit for how good you really are on the phone. Guys, do you think that Joelle is doing amazing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was also like a good opportunity where you could have kind of closed me on set by saying like you would like to give me more information on the retirement plan and try to get me on the Zoom call there.
Yeah, because I'm not great at explaining
Yeah.
EXP like that. I can just give the basics, but like I can put Lewis on the phone, I can put Don Yoakum on the phone, and yeah, and I've done that before too. So it's like I'm better at that than
I mean,
explaining it in detail.
I'm probably less familiar with EXP than you are.
Well,
That's
I
why
hear
my
Lewis and
go-to is to
Micah.
close it as soon as
Listen,
possible.
the meetings, every meeting, Mondays and Fridays, like they do help a lot. So, and also the events that we go to in Puerto Rico, that helped me a lot. So, yeah.
Okay, guys,
Right.
let's call it. Let's call it a meeting because Harry's lady's gonna jump on in a second. Now we don't want to be late to that. So great job today, guys. The meeting will be available in our YouTube channel. Put it in the chat. So if you guys want, wait, did I put it in the chat? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So copy that and check out. They're all there. Everyone we've had so far, even if you missed one or two.
All right.
All
All right, guys.
Yes.
right. Talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.